Hi, this is Mrs. Sebastian, and we're going to look at the Geometry Unit Test Part 2. This is Lesson 10 and Unit 1. So enter your answer and show all the steps that you use to solve this problem in the space provided. So this is an irregular shape, and we've got to find the area of this. So I see a triangle here and a semicircle here. So let's start with the triangle. We know that the triangle area is 1/2 times base times height. So I can find this 1/2 times 3.2 times 2.8. When I multiply 1/2 times 3.2 times 2.8, I do get that the area equals 4.48, and these are feet squared. So now we found the area of the triangle. Now we need to find the area of the semicircle. So the area of a circle is pi r squared. The r is your radius. Now this 2.8 is your diameter, and we need to figure out the radius. So the radius is half of the diameter. So we can take the diameter and divide by 2 to get that radius. So I'm going to plug in what I know. 3.14 for pi times 2.8 divided by 2 is 1.4. Okay, and we are going to square that. So 3.14 times 1.4 squared is the exact same thing as 3.14 times 1.4 times 1.4. Okay, and you do get that the area is 6.1544. And that is feet squared because you are dealing with area. So we're going to add those together. So we're going to add 4.48. Oh, hold tight. I about forgot something. This is the area for a full circle. We only have a half a circle, so I need to cut that in half. 6.1544 divided by 2 because I only have half of that circle. So our area is 3.0772. Okay, so I'm going to add these together. So 4.48 plus 3.0772 equals 7.5572, and it says round to the nearest tenth. So this would be, I look at the 10th place, look to the right, that 5 is 5 or more, raise the score. So I am going to raise it to a 6. And so this answer, I'm going to put it down here on the right, 7.6 feet squared. Okay, enter your answer and show all the steps. Okay, so the circumference of the circle. So the circumference is equal to 2 pi r or pi d. Well, we have the radius here because it's only half the circle. Okay, and so we're going to plug it in. C equals 2 times 3.14 times 32. And so we're going to multiply 2 times 3.14 times 32. And I get the circumference of this circle as 296 hundredths. And it says round to the nearest tenth. Okay. So 200 point this 9 will raise that 6. So, sorry, the 6 is big enough to raise the 9 to a 0. which brings this up to a 1. So it would be 201.0, or just 201 yards squared. Oh, nope, not squared, because it is circumference. Only area is squared. Okay, find the area of the circle. So you're going to do pi r squared. We have our radius here. So I'm going to put in 3.14 times 32 squared, or 32 times 32. So 3.14 times 32 times 32. And so the area of this circle is 3,215.36. So I'm going to round to the nearest tenth. So I'll look to the right. The 6 is 5 or more. So I'm going to raise that 3 to a 4. I always say 5 or more, raise the score. 3 or less. 4 or less, let it rest. So that means leave it the same. And this would be yards. And because it's area, we're going to put squared.